because the energy around you is really lightening up, and I'm seeing a wish come true, come towards you, especially as a reward for these karmic completions, these graduations that you've been going through, with this world card coming up for you over and over again. So, hi Pisces, Bailey B hanging out for another intuitive reading to help you explore your subconscious and see what's going on. Thank you so much for being here. I intend for this reading to give you something fascinating to think about, and I hope you can use that information to help lead you to more safety and more fulfillment. I'd like you to check in with your own intuition to see what feels true and only pick up what's resonating with you. Today, I'm going to do an I Ching reading, and I'm going to pull some tarot cards from the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sterle. But let's start with these I Ching cards here, translated by Paul O'Brien, and the art is by Joan Larimore. This is one of my favorite decks of all time. What is Pisces experiencing right now? The thing I love about this I Ching deck is that it has a blend of energies. It kind of talks about going from one place to another. So you're in the middle of 2 points rather than on a single point. And I really like that transitional way of thinking. Nothing is ever fixed. All right, so what do we have for Pisces today? Ooh, jeez. All right, that was too many. Let's try this again. What do we have for Pisces today? What is the energy Pisces needs today? I think I'm just going to split and draw off the top. That was a little messy. All right. We have containment of potential and conflict. Interesting. What do we have here, Pisces? Containment of potential is 26, mountain above, sky below, and then we have conflict, which is sky below, above, water below. So basically what's happening is sky for you is going from the bottom position and it's switching to the top position. So there's a lot of movement and a lot of transition going on for you right now. So let's see what the I Ching has to say to us about these. All right, so we start with 26, which is mountain above, sky below. This points to the command and control of great power, a power that increases as it is wisely stewarded. Like a river that has been dammed or a pot of boiling water with the lid clamped on, holding and containing power produces enormous potential. During normal times, daily ritual and habit keep life ordered and serene. In times of exceptional opportunity, the force of a powerful personality is required. Focused attention is required to channel this potential and achieve supreme success. You have considerable reserves of energy and support to draw upon. This is an excellent time to nurture creativity by collecting and organizing your best ideas and plans. Now, even large and difficult undertakings can be successful. That's a really good sign, Pisces. So gather your wits about you and all your best ideas, and I think your potential can go places. A hidden source of power for those who wish to do noble deeds is the study of the past. Interesting. So there's some advice and recommendations. Study the past. The lives of wise and successful men and women are like treasures buried in the earth. Good fortune comes to those who unearth such valuable treasures by applying the lessons of the ages to their current situation. So lots of great advice there, Pisces. There's a ton of potential contained in life right now, what you're going through, and inside of you. And if you're looking for guidance, the recommendation here is look to your ancestors or previous characters of history that are written about, and learn from the wisdom that has been passed down by them. All right, and next we have conflict, which is sky above and water below. So this time sky is on top. For this, conflict arises when a person who is convinced they are entitled to something meets with opposition. In such cases, the wise choice is not to push things to the bitter end, because knocking heads perpetuates ill will. Creative solutions that meet others halfway are more valuable and longer lasting than victories achieved through force. Conflicts in which one party is not sincere inevitably lead to subterfuge and distortions. In such situations, those of strong character keep a clear head, protect their integrity, and look out for their own interests, even while seeking compromise. It can help to find a fair-minded mediator who can settle these matters. In times of conflict and turmoil, new adventures and new initiatives should be avoided. Instead, examine the sincerity of your current beliefs and the beliefs of those around you. Seek advice or arbitration from an impartial and mature person. Consider everything carefully before making any major decisions. Consider the option of compromise. Clarify the roles and responsibilities of those with whom you live and work to reduce conflict in the future. So a real call here to step away from direct confrontation and to move around situations by compromising. So I really feel like that's a great piece of advice, especially when we are working within our potential and we have a lot of momentum going. It can sometimes create some conflict, even like unwittingly, like you're not really trying to, but that's just sort of the nature of the straight arrow moving forward, is that it might, hit a few things. So I think this is still speaking to your strength and how much you're in your element right now, Pisces, just to heed the warning of avoiding this conflict by yielding and coming with to compromises, while also looking out for your own best interest, for sure. Because you do have a lot of this potential and you do deserve everything that is on offer to you. So, ooh, the sun's on the back of the deck. I did not do that on purpose. Let's shuffle this. This is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. I'm going to get a few of these out. Oop. One more shuffle. If you think about it, please hit the like button, Pisces. I'd really appreciate it. The more likes I get, the more the video goes out to everyone that needs to see it. Oh, there's one for you. What does Pisces need to see or know? We've got the Nine of Wands here. So a lot of trials and tribulations, but a lot of victory for you in the past here, Pisces. All right, let's get a few more. What is Pisces dealing with right now? All right, we had the Four of Wands flip out first. Four of Pentacles on the back of the deck. All right, these others came out here. Page of Swords reversed. Page of Wands upright. That's really interesting. I feel like this is you going from over analyzing things and coming at things from like a mental, factual, pros and cons kind of perspective, to just feeling what it is that inspires you, going more inward to find the answers to what you should do, rather than writing the pros and cons list. You're more listening to your inner feelings. Does something light you up? Does it make you feel stressed? Does it feel like tight? Does it bring you down? This is a really cool transformation. So I really like that energy, especially coming through all of these wand trials here, you do deserve that crown of that wisdom, that you don't have to overthink things, that you can feel through things. That's an amazing lesson to learn. We have the World card out here, and the Page of Cups, and then lastly the Four of Wands. So we have a big transformation here. A graduation. We had the World card last reading. So you're definitely leveling up here, Pisces. You've gone through so much. You are maturing in ways that you probably don't even really see right now. You're balancing your masculine and your feminine energy. You have all of these different experiences that have given you this wisdom to help you move forward and make decisions. And here you are getting some pretty cool offers, at least one from somebody special, maybe somebody younger than you, somebody very playful. This is happy, light energy, something that's going to bring you some joy and just playfulness. We talked about playfulness last reading as well. There's a lightness that's coming towards you in your energy here in the near future. And it's because you're really sticking to that lightness in the center, like that seed of your being. Even when you do feel down and depressed, and if you've been going through that dark night of the soul lately, Pisces, we still have a tendency to have that tiny little seed of hope and joy deep down within us in the center of all of that darkness. And it is what keeps us going. So this is the energy of the Page of Cups that's coming out to me right now. And if you think of yin and the yin yang symbol, there is that seed of the other within each other. So there's a seed of joy and darkness. There's a seed of darkness and joy. If that's, if those are the two things you're comparing, yin yang energy is much larger than just joy and sorrow. But for the purposes of what we're talking about right now, I think there's a lot of playful energy coming your way because you've nurtured the seed inside of you during the dark times. And then this is more proof and confirmation. You have the Four of Wands. This is a celebration of a milestone. This is a party, something fun and with others that you've gone through things with. Could be like coworkers celebrating a milestone with you, or family members. Maybe you're getting married, your cousin's getting married, your niece, nephew, your son or daughter. Just something, or you're graduating or getting like a medal at work or some sort of accolade, right? And this is just like a small celebration for you, about you, or that you're witnessing that brings you a lot of pleasure, a lot of happiness, a lot of peace, and a sense of belonging. So I hope that you're ready to receive that really fun time there, Pisces, and you're feeling it come towards you because I see it in your future. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. So I know not everything's hunky-dory right now. You might be feeling kind of tight with your finances. But the Six of Pentacles is peeking out. Looks to me like you're going to be getting everything that you need in order to survive. With the Six of Pentacles, you might have somebody give you an offer for part-time work or a little extra income. Maybe it's a gift, a financial gift. We'll see what it is for each of you. It'll be different, but I think it's smart to be making budgets right now and being cautious with your money. I'm not sensing that this is like a grasping in this Four of Pentacles. It's more of like a coming soon. There will be a need for a tight budget, not like in a lack sort of way, but in a way where you want to feel confident and in control of where you're at. So a great way to do that and feel really confident about your finances and where you are without kind of succumbing to that fear mentality is to budget where all your dollars are going. I know it takes a lot of diligence, but it ends up being kind of fun sometimes, when you start to feel that feeling of like, I know where everything's going. It's like, I'm the master of my domain, right? You don't feel like companies are just constantly grabbing money from your pocket. It's a different dynamic, and it feels better in my soul anyway when I practice that more. So that's maybe a piece of advice for you, Pisces, there. But all in all, I'm seeing a lot of fun, peace, and happy times coming towards you. You're definitely graduating and becoming more aware of your own emotions, your own intense passions, and your fire within. And as long as you can stick to your potential and what is growing within you and what's best for you and what burns and keeps that fire growing, and that's your focus, then you can let go of the conflict that might happen with others because it doesn't serve you. It's like the path of least resistance, right? Water flows around a rock. There's no need to beat that thing down. That conflict doesn't really need to happen. It's something that could just sort of hinder your flow. So I think that's some pretty good advice for you there, Pisces. Let's get one last card out here of advice for you before we go, Pisces. What is a card of advice for Pisces right now? Ooh, the Hermit card. Amazing. I love this energy. Rest, rejuvenation, checking in with yourself, going inward to see and define your star, your wish, your the light that lights your way. I think there is a big need right now in the collective for us to be defining what we want things to look like rather than focusing on the negative that's out there. So the Hermit card represents this space for me. It's the space where I go spend time with myself and feel the energy of what it would be like to have my ideal life, my ideal work flow, my ideal love and support system, things like that, so that we know exactly what we're looking for and we know what it looks like when we see it. The reason why it's good for us to do that planning is not to set up the expectations and to be inflexible once we've put those ideas out there, but just to define what we want to see out in the world. And so then when we do see it out in the world, we recognize it and we're like, oh, that looks like what I was looking for. And now I can go towards that thing. It's kind of like a roadmap or just a reminder of what we really are focusing on and what we do really want deep down in our hearts. So keep that star around your neck close to your heart and let that star, that wish, that guiding light guide you on your future endeavors here, because the energy around you is really lightening up and I'm seeing a wish come true, come towards you, especially as a reward for these karmic completions, these graduations that you've been going through with this World card coming up for you over and over again. So congratulations, Pisces. I'm super excited to see where everything's headed for you. I know that it's been a little bit rough, but times are changing. Things are moving forward and the sun is coming back out for us, Pisces. So definitely take time for the rest of this moon cycle up until the full moon to continue to develop what you want your life to look like. Even just daydreaming, take some time to think about how it would feel to have something that you're really longing for. And hopefully that will be able to blossom as we enter in the new moon cycle, as we exit Pisces season. But really, we're ramping up here towards the end of Pisces season, and everything is very pointed towards us having a wonderful light breakthrough. And I'm really feeling this coming towards whoever's watching this video right now. I'm hoping that your energy is radiating to me and that you're feeling me as well. So hit the like button. That helps me exchange energy. You're taking energy from this information that I'm putting out there, and it's really nice to get energy back from you, whether it's in the form of a like, a comment. Go ahead and throw up a Vulcan hand symbol in the comments if you want to, or let me know where you're at and what time you're watching this, because that's always really interesting to me too. Either way, I really appreciate your support, Pisces. I'll see you day after tomorrow, and I hope you live long and prosper.